What is this money meant to do for you? Why are you saving in your 401k? Why are you putting money in a Roth IRA? Why are you putting money away? Okay, it's got to have an end purpose. And the end purpose is not to pay bills. Yes, right. Well, it does do that, right? I mean, we all have mortgages or, the LG&E bill or whatever. We got to pay that. But there's also another purpose. And I think that's what we wanted to focus today on was, what is the purpose of money? Let's Google to find out what Google would tell me if I said, what is the purpose of money? So I did. And the very first thing that came up could not be more negative. It said to pay bills.
Wow.
Well,
that's depressing.
I think that's how people view it.
I think you're
right. Well, what's the purpose of your money? Well, I got to pay the rent. I got to pay my car payment. I got to, my kid's in school. I got to pay for that. I got to pay for soccer practice. So everything when we talk about money is geared towards something negative. I've got to pay a bill. I've got to do this. I have taxes. Well, taxes is not a pleasant topic, right? Most people don't go, woohoo, I got to pay $1,000 this month. Nobody does that. And so, so everything that came out was fairly negative. So I went to the very next thing, which was Investopedia. A lot of people look for Investopedia
Sure.
for definitions and information about how to invest. So I just looked at that particular comment, and here's what it basically came out and said. It said the first topic was more so explaining what money was, which is a form of barter and trade. Okay. And then it went on to say there was a form of U.S. currency, which is paper money. And then it went on to talk about cryptocurrency, and it went on to talk about digital currency. And then it talked about definitions like fungible, which I thought that was more like a mushroom that grew out of the ground. Well, it's just, all it is the definition of being able to trade one thing for another.
Right.
And it talked about the durability of money, the portability of money, the recognition of money, stability of money. So it went on all these definitions. Here's the interesting thing. Not one time did it ever mention the one thing that we talk to clients about nonstop when it comes to purpose of money. Never did mention it. And either the Google search or the Investopedia, it never came out and said, here's the real purpose of money. It explained it, but it never came out and really said it. And so that's why I thought, well, okay, this would be a good topic to talk about. Really, I think if you do any sort of understanding of why you save money or what this money ultimately is going to do for you, you have to understand what its purpose is. And I think our conversations, at least over the last couple of years since we've been doing this, have completely changed in how our discussions with clients go, because we're now talking more about their purpose of money. What is this money meant to do for you? Why are you saving in your 401k? Why are you putting money in a Roth IRA? Why are you putting money away? Okay, it's got to have an end purpose. And the end purpose is not to pay bills. Yes, right. Well, it does do that, right? I mean, we all have mortgages or, the LG&E bill or whatever. We got to pay that. But there's also another purpose. And I think that's what we wanted to focus today on was, what is the purpose of money?